Well, here I have a deck, and if you want to learn how to not make a deck that's not up to code, this is the perfect one. And the reason why I'm saying that is because if you look at these railings here, this is supposed to be secured by a 4x4. But instead they used a 2x4, and these are 8-foot boards. What they should have done was gotten 16-foot boards and just ran them across. That way you don't have that seam right down the middle of the deck. I mean, that's more of an aesthetic thing to me, but that's what I would have done. The homeowner that called me about this deck, she said she paid the guy, and he didn't do a very good job on it. I mean, I guess it could be a lot worse, but it could be a lot better. And the big issue that she's having right now is on the bottom there, instead of securing it with concrete, you just put some little concrete cylinder blocks, it looks like, or whatever, down there to keep it off the ground. And he did the same to this side as well. And it really, to me, I mean, this is not, it wasn't a hard job, because what he did was he just built on top of the existing deck. So the existing deck is in pretty decent shape, and basically he just dropped some boards on top of it. But he could have done it a lot better. I mean, none of this is up to code. But then again, 99% of decks that are built in America are not up to code, so go figure. But he kind of, you know, did a seam job. I mean, he just kind of put things together. I mean, looks like these are scrap pieces of wood that he got from a job site or something, just put it all together. So anyway, she's an older lady. She goes to my church, and I told her I'll try to do the best I can to fix it for her. Personally, I'm not a big fan of cleaning up people's mess, especially with decks, but it is what it is. So I'll get to work on this. So far what I've done is I took out all of the rocks that he had underneath the 4x4 originally, and I just put the block down, make sure it was all squared away, and actually secured it to the bottom of the stairs there, just to give it more support, because originally he didn't have it secured to the stairs at all. He just had it secured to the deck. So the stairs right now is much more sturdier after just making that change, that minor change. And if you look here, he cut the 2x4. He didn't even cut it. Looks like he just kind of chiseled it out or something, because it's not even. But that's not, this piece here has got no functional value, so I'm going to take it out. And what I'm concerned about is the way he's got this deck designed. He put these 2x4s over the original deck, and my concern is that, just like my friend's deck that I was working on the last video, you're going to get leaves like this trapped between the 2x4s, and moisture is going to get trapped, and eventually it's going to rot off this deck. So I don't know, the homeowner just wanted me to fix the issue here with all these I don't know, bricks underneath these 2x4s, and that's what I'm going to do. But I'm going to tell her, just kind of give her a heads up, that eventually I would suggest just getting rid of these 2x4s and putting 4x4 posts on them. That way you don't trap water and the deck's not going to get rotted off. Anyway, that's all I know. What do I know? I'm just a dumb handyman. What I did to secure this 4x4 to the deck was that I basically just put 3 screws into it. And there's a base for this one, and you put 3 screws down on the bottom to secure the base. And you secure the board 4x4s by these 3 screws as well. So I did it on both sides just to give it some support there. And you look at the 2x4s here. What I did was I used this piece right here. They're about 98 cents a piece. Those post holders are about, I think, $2 a piece. They're not too expensive. So with this, it's pretty cool. Basically, you put 2 holes into the 2x4s. Okay, put 2 screws, drive it into the 2x4. And these top holes here, you're gonna drive it into your 4x4s. I wish I had better wood at Home Depot today, but I did the best I could. After about 6 hours, I think we are good to go. So what I did is I just secured the bottom of that post with a concrete block. I dug it deep enough, made sure everything was squared and leveled, and put some 4x4s, re-secured this post here to put some 4x4s here. There's a screw sticking out. I need to fix that. But yeah, it was a hot day, and I think I worked pretty hard. I got everything at least more secured. The stairs weren't really secured at all. So what I did is I put the 4x4 underneath the stairs just to make sure that it got a little bit extra support. And remove the 2x4 still sticking on the ground there. Not sure why he had it like that, but it seems pretty steady for the slide here. And that's pretty much it. I am beat. It's about 5 o'clock right now, and I started this job at about 10:30 this morning. So yeah, I've been here for about 7 or 8 hours. So anyway, that's pretty much all I did today. Hope you learned something.